Hello everybody, welcome on in. I'm Orion. Today we are checking out a new game that just came out not too long ago, a few days ago, Shard Squad. This is a sort of Pokemon-like bullet hell horde survival roguelike game. Did play the demo for this back in Steam Next Fest not too long ago, maybe like a month ago, so I'm a little bit familiar with this game, but let's kind of run around and see like what this game has to offer. So we have like different characters that we're going to be able to pick from. So you can see there's a lot of different characters to unlock here. All of them are going to have sort of their own special ability too. It looks like each character is going to get a little bit of lore to them. And then you can see over here that we get different sorts of, I guess, sort of modifiers for them, or passive abilities, whatever we want to call these. And so, yeah, so each character is going to be a little bit different. Looks like we get sort of one of each different element. We get a crystallized, natural, aquatic, and then blazing. Let's go with electric first because Kiara looks pretty cool, and I love the name Kiara. That's that's one of my like go-to names. Okay, we have a beastery here with oh wow, 8 pages of beasts. That's crazy. We have an NPC page, we have credits and cutscenes. Let's just kind of look around a little bit more and see what else we have to offer here. This is how we're going to actually start the game. This game does have co-op. It's local co-op only though. I don't believe you can play this online with other people. And then we have Tales of the World, which is, I guess, sort of maybe our achievements and things like that. Okay. I don't think I believe there is meta progress, but I don't think we've unlocked the character yet that we need for that. So let's just jump into the game. Okay, so we have our first map here. How many maps are there in the game? Oh, a good amount. It looks like 8 maps. This isn't an early access either. You know, I'm pretty sure this is a full release of the game. So everything should be in here at the moment. Okay, shards attack automatically, but you can aim their attacks with the mouse or the R joystick. Auto aim can be enabled if you prefer. I usually always prefer auto aim, so we'll usually kind of always run that. Let's see, we have dashing, we have auto aim, so that's really it. Pretty simple. Just move around the map, auto kill things. Looks like we do a chain lightning attack here with this character. I love chain lightning, so I'm all for that. This map, or this game, will eventually sort of have quests and things for us to do, but for right now there's nothing really to explore. It's kind of some things I've noticed in the demo, you know, some sort of minor complaints I have, and then things like this too. So we're gonna upgrade our character here, and then it's unclear sort of what you're upgrading here with the stats too, which I'm not like a super fan of. You know, in strength, skill increase, or strength, skill stats, mainly damage, and then like strengthen skill stats, mainly cooldown reduction. But am I getting it makes it sound like I'm getting upgrades to other things too, you know? We'll do mainly damage because there's no real like there's no real stat screen in this game either where I can like see all my stats and stuff. So I don't know. Okay, press A to dash. Dashes are useful and have long cooldown. Okay, we got that part. So yeah, I'm not sure why they're so afraid to give us, you know, a full stat screen of everything. I think that's pretty important to kind of see. Like, I want to see how much damage I'm increasing when I pick this, and I want to see how much defense am I increasing here, because that matters a lot. It really does. You know, like if increased movement speed, if this is only 1%, that doesn't mean that much to me. If it's 25%, that means a lot to me. Same with like the increases collection range. I want to see the percentages. So I mean, I don't know why they want to keep it so simplified, but it is what it is. We'll just kind of deal with it. But I do like the pickup range a little bit because you start off with like none. Okay, let's go with cooldown reduction this time. So for now, we mostly just sit around a circle, kill things, and then eventually some quests will show up. Because as far as I know, at least on the first map, I haven't played any of the other maps. I don't think there's anything to break. You know, there's no crates, there's no trees you can chop down. You know, there's none of that stuff to sort of gain bonuses or experience points or any of that kind of stuff. So there really is no reason to run around too much until the quests actually start happening. Okay, let's go with movement speed. And this is my first none of the data from the demo carried over, so it's a very fresh start here. So I'm not sure how long we'll actually survive. But don't get me wrong, I like this game, you know? I always like to voice my criticisms and make sure that they're heard, and so if the right people are watching this, you know, they kind of get like my personal feedback from this. But this game is also, I think, meant to be maybe a little bit more chill, like on the chill side, you know, keep it more casual. See now, okay, impact per projectile, let's go with that. So like, that's a little confusing because I'm assuming that means it's going to be more chain lightning, right? More impacts per projectiles, yeah. So that must mean it's going to strike more enemies, which is really probably pretty good. Support shards also attack automatically. Combine shards with the same traits to trigger powerful secondary effects. Learn more about your squad's traits at the menu. Okay, so yeah, so we kill this guy. Now we're gonna get like another Pokemon, like a shard. And then, like I said, if you combine these stats together, you'll start getting like these extra bonuses. So right now we have one magical girl. Shine bright like a girl increases the cooldown reduction of the squad. So if I pick Lilac, we'll get some more bonuses there. So let's actually do that. 2 sharp forward strikes. And so now she'll come out, Lilac will come out, and she'll just start doing some basic attacks. And that's pretty cool. Okay, so let's upgrade her. So those are kind of the shards are sort of your, I guess, weapons in this game. You know, most games have weapons and abilities that you can get. That's kind of what these shards are going to be. Okay, let's do... I want to do a mix of everything. Let's do impacts again. I think we'll go like overall just a very balanced build with Kiara. We're getting a lot of bounce now, it seems like. Because it seems like by the time we fire the next one, we're almost, if we get a little bit more cooldown, we'll pretty much have the lightning strikes out non-stop. I like the names too. It's almost like they're real names. So we're fighting Carolina now. Just spelt weirdly. All right. Okay, so this is for everyone. The squad's cooldown reduction. So that must mean I get to summon. I'm assuming that means I get to throw out Lilac a little bit more often too now. The map itself is relatively small too. So, you know, again, it's basically run around in circles until you get a quest, and I think maybe at 5 minutes, so maybe right here we'll get our first quest. No, not yet. Okay, I was hoping at the 5-minute marker we would. All right, let's do, what did we do last time? We did that, so let's go with damage again. All right, down goes Carolina. Then what do we get? A new squad member. Okay, so none of these fit. I think we have to unlock the other ones, you know? So for this one, let's go with Dex. A heavy bubble-shaped water bomb. Okay, so our first event, humiliate your enemies by juggling. Juggling sensei? I don't think I saw that one in the demo. Okay, so what do we have to do? This seems like it could be actually kind of tough. Uh-oh, never mind. What does this mean? I just do this 25 times? Maybe I have to do this like without, oh, without getting hit. Okay, let's go with cooldown again. Okay, not quite sure. Not quite sure. Okay, so we can do a couple things here. We can get a small heal, which I don't think we'll do. I think we'll do the 2 random upgrades. This Petrucci is sort of you can summon this guy to come out and he'll just kind of kill everything for you. I don't even know what the, dang it, I don't even know what the random rewards are. Okay, so it looks like we got a frog level up, but I didn't catch what that first one was. I wasn't really sure where I was looking. But I think my frog character got a level up. Okay, let's do the cooldown reduction this time. Okay, now we got another boss character. Asilicio? It doesn't look like there's any way to heal myself either, other than that, there was an HP regeneration, wasn't there? There was a way to heal by picking that reward, but was one of my passive upgrades? I wonder if that was if there was a heal in there. Increase heals life over time. Okay, we're gonna do that. I don't have any way to heal, so yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. I need a way to regenerate some life here. Because I would prefer not to waste my picks on healing. I'd rather get power-ups. So if I can use some level ups. Okay, what is this thing? Oh, that was the heal. Okay, there are heals. Okay, I take that back. There are heals then. Okay, let's go with damage again. Okay, good. I'm glad to see heals. Okay, so that was a heal. Yep. I like this game though. This game's gonna be. This is gonna fit into the, you know, more chill vibes of horde survival games, I think. I'd be curious to see like how hard this game gets, or if they add any sort of, if they have any current, you know, hardcore mode difficulties or anything. But I think this will be a nice kind of chill game. Okay, I'm gonna go damage again. I think I'm content with the amount of enemies we're hitting, so I think we'll go maybe damage and cooldown reduction for our last couple spots. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit more heal over time, and then that might be it. I don't know if I'll take another one of those. So again, I would like to know, like, how much am I healing? It looks like it's relatively quick, like 2 HP maybe every 5 seconds, which is actually really good. Yeah, it kind of looks like it's 2 per 5. 2 HP every 5 seconds. Okay, now we're fighting Liliana. You know, like, who wants to fight Liliana? That doesn't sound like a villain's name. That sounds like Liliana should be my friend. Okay, so we only have 2 upgrades left, so you can see the shards in the very top of our card. So let's do cooldown reduction. And then we'll either do cooldown reduction or damage. probably go damage. Liliana does not look like an evil butterfly either. Some of these other shards that we're fighting, you know, they look a little dangerous. But Liliana looks like my friend. I feel bad for killing Liliana. Okay, hopefully they don't drop a heal this time. I want an actual... Okay, what is this? A shard? It is. Okay, let's go acute flamethrower for those who don't get hit by it. Let's do fire. Gather 12 swift flowers sown. Okay. So collection quest here. Okay, then for our last one, let's go damage. Surprisingly, there's no evolutions, at least that I've seen yet. You would think with a game like this that, you know, a Pokemon type game, there would be evolutions. Maybe there is. We just haven't gotten to it yet, but you know, the demo didn't have any. So I'm really not sure. Oh, whoa, okay. I kind of want to take this treasure chest. Because if this is meta progress, the Bixies, I want to get that. I'm going to take that. I don't know what the meta progress is yet. But if that's gold to upgrade my stats, that's really important for this early game kind of stuff. Okay, let's go with Dex again. Okay, let's go with Sid. I definitely wouldn't mind slightly more pickup radius though, just a little bit more, maybe like one more. Okay, critical chance. Let's go with Lilac again. Okay, we'll do collection range there. Mr. Boogie. Mr. Boogie seems like, oh yeah, this guy looks evil. This guy is definitely evil. We don't like Mr. Boogie. Oh, Mr. Boogie does an actual attack. The other ones didn't really do attacks, really, huh? They just kind of followed us around. Okay, let's go with Lilac again. The OG team member. Okay, we'll max out Lilac. It would be cool. Like games like this, you know, when you max something out, usually you want to see some sort of reward for it, you know? And so in a game like this, an evolution seems like the most obvious type of reward here. Let them evolve into a slightly stronger version of themselves. Because otherwise it doesn't seem like you're getting anything from it. Other than just, okay, you max them out, you know? There's no bonus. You know, like Temtem. Temtem 2 is kind of the same way. You know, you can evolve your characters as you level them up. They evolve into different... they don't necessarily get new powers, but they do get stronger. Stuff like that. All right, let's do movement speed. I'm tired of getting hit. Okay, what do we get in? A heal? Okay. I could use the heal, but the heals are pretty rare in this game. You know, it's not like those little eggplants are dropping all the time for us to pick up. All right, let's do cooldown reduction. Oh, there's another heal right there. I don't need it yet though. Uh-oh. Event, shard in danger alert. A captured shard has been spotted. Failing to rescue it will be a defeat. Mandatory event. Oh boy. Okay, so what do we have to do here? Probably stay in here long enough. Okay, let's go with critical chance. See, this is, I don't think this was in the demo either, so this is kind of new. So this is how we're gonna get our new shards. I like that. Mandatory event though, that's crazy. So who do we get? Dorian. Dorian melody. Conjure spinning musical notes around the player. Around me, huh? Oh, no, yeah. Okay, around me, yeah. Cool. Okay, well, let's level up Dorian again. I like Dorian. A lot of these enemies are very, you know, there's not a lot of ranged enemies in this game, so that seems like a pretty good ability in this game. At least, you know, again, this is only level 1. There's a bunch of different levels, so we might see more ranged attackers, but in this one, when everything sort of just kind of runs at us, that's a pretty good ability to have here. Okay, we do have a couple heals out on the map, so that's nice. I'm assuming they probably stay there forever. All right, let's go cooldown again. See again, like the critical chance. How much critical chance am I getting? There's literally, there's no traits. Okay, so no, okay, so that just shows that. It doesn't show our actual stats. So there is no actual stats. Event Lower Island Gang. Defeat the Southern Bees. Let's go with, let's max out Dorian. Yeah, we got this gang we have to kill now. Let's max out cooldown reduction. Okay, I'm gonna, oh, I don't need the grapefruit. Wait, did I pick up that strawberry? Oh man, I think I picked up that strawberry. I didn't mean to pick up that strawberry. Yeah, okay. All right, quest complete. Gain 5 rerolls, gain 1 level, collect all XP on the map. I wonder, I don't know how much XP is actually out on the map right now, so I'm wondering if this would be a I don't know. Let's just go with the gain 1 level. Okay, let's go with Dex. Because there are no actual magnets either, huh? In terms of regular drops, you know? There's a lot of XP on the map. I bet you that would have given me more than 1 level if I would have picked that one. But I can kind of get the XP myself. But there's always going to be XP on the map to where I'm not going to get it all either. Oh shit, nice one. Nice one, Babina. Okay, I might need to go get that heal. Alright, let's max out Sid. Okay, what are we gonna get? A heal? Or was that a level up? Alright, we'll max out Dex. I think that was just a heal. Oh man, now we got angry ducks. I like the designs on the enemies. I think the designs are really good. Okay, let's go with speed. I do feel relatively slow in this game. You know, it's hard to sort of make like cool dodges through the enemies sometimes. And the dash has a relatively long cooldown. So you mostly just need to sort of run away. Either run away or kill them before they get to you. Definitely use magnets, huh? Alright, let's go with... I would have did more pickup range here. Let's do the area of effect. Okay, who is this guy? I don't even know how to pronounce some of these names. Halt? This guy looks... yeah, this guy looks devastating. Wonder if this is the final boss. This is why I'm glad I picked some movement speed too, because this guy's doing some area of effect attacks on us. And if I'm not going to be able to dash out of them, I need to be able to move out of them. Oh, I didn't even see that poison stayed there. Dang. Okay, let's go with a little bit more heal over time here. more crit. Okay, we almost got him. We're at 21 minutes, so I wonder, this has got to be the last boss, I feel like. Yeah, there we go. That felt like that had to be the last boss. Victory! Cool. Alright, so let's see. Damage. Oh, is this showing how much damage it did to the boss, too? That's super interesting. I've never really seen that before, right? Damage to boss, damage in general. Active time, total DPS. That's good stats. Looks like, I wonder if there's one more. There's a weird little spot right here. We didn't get another shard though. So damage wise, yeah, I mean, not surprising, we did the best. Dorian, I don't think that's too surprising that this one did the second best DPS, because I kind of told you, you know, like all the enemies are coming close to us. That feels like a really good ability. And then these three were really even. They all got to level 5. Everybody was max level, but these ones were pretty even, you know, only 15 DPS separating them. That's pretty fair. This one was clearly the best DPS though. This one almost did more damage than some of them too, even though I think this was our last one. Did more damage than Dex. Oh wait, no, overall. Oh yeah, more damage than Dex, not more than Lilac, and then more than Sid. So yeah, even though this was the last one, it did almost the most damage. Okay, and then here's our coins, right? Were those our coins? We completed 3 out of 3. We collected 100 Bixies. We healed, so we healed all our damage, defeated about 3,000 enemies, new content unlocked. Okay, let's see what, oh, cute. Okay, so we unlocked Kai and Viv. These guys were in the demo. We did play these guys. That's fun. Then who else do we? Okay, we did unlock Dorian. Okay, and then we unlocked the Nimbus Forest. The trails of Desolutes led to the Nimbus Forest. Okay. And then let's see, the Archives of History. Oh, cool. Yeah, it seems like there's some pretty good lore here. You know, each character has their lore, and then we get these archives. And then let's see. Yokin's recipes grant permanent upgrades. See, spend your Bixies with him. So that's why I took those Bixies. So let's go check this out. Yeah, so that 500 Bixies I took, worth. Let's see what sort of upgrades we have here. Health points. Oh, I have to click on them to see what they do. Okay, so health points is probably a no-brainer. Let's do one upgrade there. Health regeneration, that's really expensive though. Let's kind of hold off on that. Armor, let's do some of the cheaper ones. Like cooldown reduction. Where's pickup radius? I want to put a bunch into pickup radius. Let's do 3 into pickup radius. Movement speed, let's do a couple into that. Rerolls. Yeah, I don't have any rerolls, so let's do or did we have rerolls? Actually, I think we did have rerolls. Maybe I just didn't pay attention to it. Fire damage. Okay, we'll hold off on doing these ones because these ones are very specialized based on what you have. Heal on level up and movement speed after getting hit. Okay, let's kind of focus on these ones then, like more health points, not the invulnerability, cooldown reduction. We can do, we'll do 1 here. See, like, okay, so this is only 1%, like 1% crit, 3% crit damage. And then let's go with, lastly, we'll do, we have 400. Okay, let's go with, which one is this? Critical damage. Let's go with more health points. And then heal on level up. Let's do that one. Okay, cool. So yeah, so the 500 coins we took, that's why I took these. So we have a lot of meta progress. I don't think we unlocked necessarily anything new. We did unlock the new level though, which, you know, we'll try next time. Okay, there are different difficulty settings here too. Apprentice, Hero, Explorer. So Explorer is going to be the normal difficulty. And then we did unlock some new characters here. So this is like 2 characters in one. So they get a bubble attack and then a wave. And then Dorian was the character we just unlocked. So we did it interesting that we unlocked this character without having to save a shard, you know? We just seem to have gotten that character. And then let's see, I think that's it for now. Credits and cutscene. I think there's another character that comes right here. I can't quite remember. And then let me check here. Player 1. Yeah. So this is all, oh man, it doesn't even let me back out of this. But yeah, this is all local co-op. Select your device by pressing one of the buttons. So yeah, there is co-op in here, but only local. And then we have our stories, which is, you know, if you want to read those, cool. I probably never will, but maybe. All right, well, there we go. That's Shard Squad for you. Very cool game. Definitely worth checking out. I'm gonna look up real quick to see what this game costs for you, because I was lucky enough to be given a key. So this game is priced at $6.99. It's about $6 right now if you buy it till like the 17th. I think that's a very, very, very fair price for this game. $7, you'll probably, there seems to be like a good amount of content in this game too. Between all the different shards you can unlock, and again, there was what, 8 levels, 8 stages with varying difficulties. Oh, and then it looks like it keeps track of who you beat it with too as your main character. So maybe there's some sort of completion bonus or achievement for completing the game with all the characters. Cool. I like this game. This game is definitely worth checking out and picking up. But that's going to be it for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.